freed convict tries to expose sinister plot the police would rather keep quiet. When Isaac Wright Jr. was handcuffed and shoved into the back of a police car, he didn't worry too much. He knew he didn't commit the crime authorities were accusing him of, or any crime for that matter. He was going to be a free man. But the second he set foot into the courtroom, Isaac learned that he was not facing a fair trial. In fact, he'd just walked face first into a grand conspiracy. If he ever wanted to see his family again, the truth needed to come out. Exposing the web of lies wasn't going to be easy. Isaac Wright Jr. focused his life around three things he loved most: his 5-year-old daughter, his wife Sunshine, and his music. He even helped his wife kick off a music career in a band he co-created called Cover Girls. After some discussions, the couple planned to move to New Jersey, an area close enough to New York City for a simple commute, and take a stab at making it in the Big Apple. So in 1989, they gave it a shot. Because Isaac had previously lived in New York, he had a lot of connections in the area. Naturally, he ventured to see some old friends of him right as he landed in Jersey. He was happy to rekindle the relationships, but disaster struck soon after. See, police were investigating a drug ring around his friend's neighborhood. A group of police officers took down certain license plate numbers, Isaac recalled. That's how I came to be on the police's radar. Authorities saw him hanging around in the wrong places. In the wrong place at the wrong time. Isaac was arrested by officers for associating with members of a supposed drug ring. Certain of his own innocence, he made the bold decision to represent himself in court. This did not go well. Several witnesses he never met labeled him a drug kingpin, and he was found guilty for his involvement in the drug ring. Isaac was in shock. He would be spending years in prison for something he didn't do. In fact, Isaac was initially sentenced to life behind bars. But after 7 years of serving time, it came to light that his prosecutor, a man named Nicholas Bissell, was facing charges of mail fraud, tax evasion, and abuse of power. The FBI and IRS nabbed Bissell and indicted him on 30 federal charges. But, unable to face the shame, he fled halfway across the country and shot himself in a hotel room to evade inevitable arrest. Could this mean a change for Isaac? In the aftermath, the court held an evidentiary hearing where Isaac could cross-examine anyone involved with the case. Detective James Duggan took a stand, and the information he divulged made the courtroom gasp. He admitted that there was a whole ring of corruption going down within the precinct that arrested Isaac. Secret deals between Prosecutor Bissell and other defense attorneys pinned blame on the innocent man. Drugs and listening devices were also illegally planted. The admission was groundbreaking. Isaac knew he was innocent, and now the truth was finally pouring out. Another investigation was launched into Bissell, and the judge set Isaac's bail at $250,000. He went right back to jail. Devastated friends and family quickly raised the whole bail amount, and after a thorough investigation of Bissell's criminal activity, Isaac was set free. But after losing 7.5 years behind bars, he didn't know if he could make the time up. But then he started thinking. He didn't want to continue an ordinary life. No, he suffered the consequences of an unfair trial. Was there anything he could do to make sure that another soul never suffered the same fate as him? Isaac attended St. Thomas University of Law in Florida to obtain a degree. It was an incredible feeling and a sickening feeling. I went through that system, he said. But I'm a better part of that system. It was 2008 when Isaac finally took the New Jersey bar exam. His journey started in 1989, and now he was faced with the opportunity to turn his life around. But there was one huge hurdle he needed to overcome. Along with the bar exam was the internal character review, which Isaac feared his prison life could conflict with. However, 9 years after he passed the exam, he was welcomed with open arms into the world of law. The word elated was a gross understatement. Isaac couldn't believe luck finally was on his side. His case was so astounding that rapper Curtis Jackson, aka 50 Cent, learned about the trial and made Isaac a wild offer. After 50 Cent learned all about the details of Isaac's life, he was compelled to turn his journey into a television series so everyone could experience Isaac's emotional toll. ABC soon picked up the idea. Isaac was the executive producer of the show, and an actor named Nicholas Pinnock portrayed him. "Through this process," Isaac said, "I've never really had the chance to reflect on my own pain. It brought back experiences that were very emotional for me." Isaac Wright Jr. was unfortunately a victim of police corruption. And while we don't want to think atrocious activity like that occurs, it does. And Isaac is just one of the many people who confronted it.